is Brittany, and I live in Carmel, Maine, and I had an abortion when I was 21. And I have decided to tell my story because it upsets me that there is so much shame and such a stigma that's attached to women who have had abortions. And I think the only way for us to make that shame and that stigma disappear for people to tell their stories. And I want women who have made that choice for themselves to feel okay about what they did. So I'm going to tell my story. I had my abortion when I was 21, and I was engaged, and my now ex-husband and I were going to get married in November, and found out that I was pregnant in October. I was excited. Since we were getting married, I was ready to settle down and have a baby, but he was not. So we sat down and we talked about it a lot, about what we wanted to do, and I talked to my mom and my dad, who have always been very supportive of me and all of the choices I've made in my life. And after talking with my mom and dad and my ex-husband, we decided that it just wasn't feasible. We were both full-time students. I was also working full-time, and we wanted to travel, and it just was not a good time in our lives to have a baby. So we drove down to the clinic in Augusta and sat in the waiting room together, and the doctor came back and took me back, and I was up there with the assistant, and they did the procedure, and then I left, and my husband and I drove back in silence, just thinking about what we did. And immediately after the procedure, I was sad. I was really looking forward to starting a family, and sad that we decided not to. But I absolutely do not regret my decision, and would go back and do it again in a heartbeat. It was a decision that I had made to make my life better, and it was the right decision. It was sad at the time, but it was the right decision for me to make. I love my life now, and I can't imagine what it would be like if I had now a 3-year-old. My life just wouldn't be the same. So that was my decision and my choice, and I'm happy that I had people around me to support the choices that I made to make my life better.